Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Kezia Hadebe TV. Join me as I do the final review of Young, Famous and African episode 5 and 6. This season was amazing, guys, and I look forward to the new season. I don't know when, but I definitely look forward to it. So let's get straight into the reviews of season 3 and episode 7 and 8. So we kicked off episode 7 with Annie's party that DJ Naked had put together on behalf of Annie, because she knew that she invited her friends. They would not come if they knew that it was her party. And of course we saw Nadia. Ooh. But first, before I even get to Nadia, I actually did not realize how much Nadia was upset with Annie until this moment, guys. I think Annie really did piss a lot of people this season, and of course she made up with some. And I was also happy that despite that, she managed to come to Swanky's party in the last episode, the finale, episode 8. She was there for Swanky, and she did not have any outburst or any fight with anyone. She just walked in, sat there, said hi to those that she could, and she just kept her silent, kept her distance until she finally left after the party. So I was happy to see that finally it ended on a good note, and I hope as the new season is going to come along that things are going to work out, because we saw when Nadia had she had some beach something, she invited her friends. Annie was not there, so yeah. I guess she was still pissed with Annie. So we saw Louis invite Shakib to go with him to meet the ladies that he was interested in possibly having surrogacy with, like for them to carry his child, because Louis had issues, or has issues, with his family, where the family has disowned him because of the sex scene that he had in Big Brother Africa some years back, and he hasn't been in touch apart from his 2 cousins that are not baptized. And I feel he wanted to start a family because of that. So he decided to talk to some girls who would like to carry his child, and he asked Shakib to be part of the panel, and of course Shakib accepted. That just showed how their friendship is. A lot of people would have refused because they are married, but he decided to go along with him. And of course he told him he does not agree with his decision, but he was there for moral support. And he surprisingly asked Ini Edo to go along as well, because I figured he thought she would be the perfect choice. But sometimes when somebody has gone through so much, there are certain pains that you can't explain, but you can only feel if you have gone through a similar thing, and I feel Louis is equally going through pain because he's not in touch with the family, and I'm sure he loves and he misses his family, but it's just unfortunate. So however, that meeting with the ladies did not really go quite well because Shakib was on Louis's neck. Even the ladies, he would ask this question, he would ask this. Louis would be like, dude, chill, I'm the one who's deciding. However, with the last lady, I felt like they got along. You could see they were flirting, you could see they were getting along naturally, and he said he wanted to try to get to know the lady, and I just love the fact that Shakib was mature enough to give them space so that they can continue their date. I just love that. And we also saw Luis apologized to Ini Edo because after he had invited Ini felt disrespected, and Luis told her to go. So she was like, what? We also how Ini Edo got upset and felt disrespected by Luis's actions, and we saw how that conversation almost turned into blows between Luis and Swanky, because Swanky was defending Ini Edo. I like the fact that Ini Edo expressed herself. She expressed how upset she was and how disrespected she was, and she felt rather, and I feel at that time Luis got the point, like he understood that this person went through so much and I disrespected this person. And I was just happy that Luis, he was a man enough to apologize to Ini, knowing fully well that Ini didn't even want to look at him. She didn't even want to sit on the same table with him, but he apologized at Swanky's party, and I was so happy to see that Ini just forgave Luis, and I was also happy that Swanky invited Luis regardless of what had transpired between Luis and Ini Edo. And of course, I was just a bit disappointed because this season, when I automatically saw that Ini Edo was going to be part of this, I was anxious and looking forward to finding out more about her film journey, about how she has, managed to stay relevant in the game after so many years, like what else she does. I thought we were going to see more about her life rather than just the entire season. It was just like about her surrogacy journey, about, about her motherhood journey. I feel we heard about that the first time she was introduced on the show, but I really wanted to find out more about her personal life other than the surrogacy part, because we heard that. I hope the next season that is going to come, she's going to be part of it, and we'll get to learn more about her entrepreneurship side as well as her film side, like what she's gone through. How hard was it for her as a woman to break through into the industry, and after so many years she's still there. I really thought that they're going to focus more on that, because that's what I wanted to see more. But however, we got to see her entertaining side. She's beautiful, she's amazing, and I enjoyed seeing her. And of course she was like, whoo, when Diamonds and Fontana were busy romancing, she was just like, whoo, hey. But yeah, we saw that she's not a fake friend, and I actually enjoyed watching her on the season, and I hope we'll see more of her in the next season, and we'll get to learn more about her life, her journey in film, rather than just about her daughter. And I hope we get to see her daughter maybe in the next season. I hope, if she's coming, and I hope she's coming. I would love to just see that little princess and see how well she gets along with her mommy. Motherhood, I'm sure it's an amazing journey for her, especially after she had gone through what she had gone through, and that is what a lot of women are actually going through. So we can only wish her the best, and we hope she comes back and shows us a different side than everything to do with surrogacy, guys. We also saw Ini invited Naked and his woman, as well as Zari, at home, and that meeting ended as fast as it could have. When Naked asked the lady, I'm told you're moving out. Kaylee, what's happening? Are you moving out? She was like, I'm moving out. And everything just, I felt for Naked, because it felt like he was the last person to find out. But however, yeah, that meeting ended, and of course there was no fight, but there was a disagreement. So yeah, we saw Diamond invited Fontana out, trying to woo her back. Oh yeah, Diamond. We succeeded. He finally succeeded into sweet talking Fontana, and I was surprised, guys. I was shocked when Diamond actually stood at Swanky's table and just said, "This is my woman. This is my girlfriend." You know, ish. I was like, "Is this Diamond? Is this the same Diamond that we have been seeing since the previous episodes, or what happened? Was it cloned or something?" I was happy that he made it clear, and he kissed Fontana in presence of everyone, guys. I was like, oh my goodness. Fontana was blushing. A to Z. Even Atozu was blushing, guys. So yeah, we were happy to see that honest. I feel like, for the first time, Diamond is actually honest. I don't know if he was honest with himself or he was just honest with us, but I love that part. I loved seeing that part about him where he took ownership, and yeah, it was nice to see, guys. I hope to see more of him in the next season, and I look forward to actually seeing where his relationship with Fontana actually ends up, eh? So after Nadia went off at the party that DJ Naked made on behalf of Annie, we saw that she invited her friends out just to apologize, and I was happy to see that she took the initiative, the time to actually invite her friends and create something and just to apologize, because she knows that's not who she is. But at the same time, I was happy that her pain that she was keeping inside actually came out, and she went back to being the bubbly and beautiful Nadia that we actually know. So yeah, and I really hope for the best for her, and I look forward to seeing more of her in the next season. So personally, guys, I feel Kefilwe actually just had it in for Zari, and she just planned to just come at Zari, because that conversation that she brought up at the table at the party that the event that Swanky invited everyone. I feel that happened weeks back, and if she really was offended, she would have spoken to Zari at that time. And of course, that has to do with the fact that if she was trending, that she just created the Lobola thing, that her wedding was a content. Yeah. So she just stood up and started firing shots at Zari until Zari just said, "What? You know what? I'm not having it." I feel she went there to just cause trouble, honestly, and I feel if she had genuinely was hurt or had something to talk to Zari about, I honestly thought that was not the perfect time. And that's one thing I learned about these guys. This season, these guys don't know when to talk about something. Like they just can't choose the perfect time. They'll choose the worst time when someone has prepared something, has invited them for something, and then they remember, when you didn't do this, when you said this, So I personally feel she shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have tried to pour wine as a champagne on Zari. I don't think that was called for. It was really uncalled for. So yeah, I feel she just went there for Zari, nothing else. And I believe it would have been handled better, but I'm glad Zari left. At least peace was restored. And I hope we get to see more of Kefilwe in the next season, and we hope to get to see more of her life, her traveling, and more of her content, and not just her. Yeah, so we look forward to seeing more of Kefilwe in this next season. I hope there'll be another season, guys. And Kaylee got the ring, guys. Finally. What a way to end the season. I hope the new season starts exactly at that point where Kaylee just tells her friends she's engaged. I look forward to that. Will we see another wedding in the coming season between Kaylee and DJ Naked? I'm anxious, guys. I was super happy for this couple. They honestly make an amazing couple, and we wish them all the best and super, super excited. It took long enough, DJ Naked, my goodness. But here they are. Big outs to Swanky for introducing the two friends, you know. I look forward to the other season, and I'm anxious to actually find out who Swanky gets to introduce next after he introduced Kefilwe and Iniedo. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you are going to miss about this season. Let me know what was your top moment in the season and what you feel would have been done better in this season. Leave your comments in the comment section below, and thank you so much for watching. Look forward to having another review in the next season. Thank you for watching, guys.